and welcome back. If you are new, go ahead and hit like and subscribe because this is a series that you are not going to want to miss out on. Now, this week is all about validating our feelings and saying, it makes sense that I feel this way. So without further ado, let's dive right into this week's practices. Enjoy the vlog.
Hi Rise family, so today is actually a very special day because we are going to begin searching for our trauma-informed therapist. Fingers crossed we do find someone that is older, informed on sexual trauma, and can help with attachment.
Hi loves, and welcome to the voiceover. So the first step we did on our therapy research was look at local therapists near me. I ended up finding one called Phoenix Rising. We are about to call Phoenix Rising right now just to see where they're located and if they have a sliding scale. So let's see if they're open.
Thank you for calling Rising Phoenix Counseling Services.
I'm gonna call one more time because it barely rung.
Thank you for calling Rising Phoenix.
Well, I took the first step, and the first step of like actually reaching out and calling can always be kind of just like nerve-wracking. This is our first option, and they have what we're looking for. They have attachment-based therapy, trauma-informed therapy, as well as EMDR. We're doing it. We're doing the healing work, baby. Time to keep on searching. So the next course of action is BetterHelp. Right now, it's just asking me questions. Any specific preferences on your therapist? I'm gonna select a female therapist. We're just gonna see, okay? We're just gonna see what our options are.
All right, so we just made our payment to BetterHelp. We are committed, we did the thing, and it just happened to be on Black Friday, which I absolutely love because I highly recommend if you're gonna spend your money on anything on Black Friday, make sure that it's therapy. Your future husband will thank you. You will thank yourself later.
All right, you guys, so we're about to start our therapy session. I have it set up right here. We've got my pen and paper ready. I still need to get a chair and table this week, y'all, so just bear with me here, but we are currently just sitting on some pillows and using a cardboard box as our desk. Well, here we go. Here's day one. I'll let you know how I feel afterwards. So, yay! We just finished our session. First of all, I really didn't get a fucking chair because what the hell? My back hurts. Second of all, I think I like her. I think we like her. She's very straightforward. She's older than me. She knows a lot about sexual trauma. As I was telling her my story about what happened, it's like she already knew what I was going to say next. I was like, okay. And I think the timing of this is also just really special too because we are just moving into new year, into 2026. Let's take a moment to pause and review our journal prompts for this week. The first one will be, what feelings have I been avoiding? What would I tell a friend going through my experience? And how can I begin talking to myself that way? Take a moment to either do these prompts all in one day or spread out throughout the week. And take your time and be gentle with yourself as you take time to answer these questions.
Hello family, so right now we are on our way to Goodwill to show our house some love, to really just make her feel more homey, more like a safe place versus going home to this like empty apartment that has a cardboard box as a table and a pillow as a chair. We made it to Goodwill. So this actually just turned into a Christmas shopping haul instead. We're just gonna decorate for Christmas, so yeah. I'm actually just gonna wait on the Christmas decorations just cause your girl needs to stay focused on her priorities. We're going to do some online shopping. Shout out to Amazon and shout out to Facebook Market.
To be continued, but this is some of our inspiration for home decor, and I will slowly gather all the decorations throughout the next few months here as I get settled in and really stack up my paper. But the purpose of the home decor is to really create a safe space, make your home feel like a home.
So not just like this empty building, but an actual home that feels safe and sacred for you. So we're officially ready to go to the gym. We got the sports bra on. You already know, all by Alphalete. We made it to the gym. So I figured I'd share with you my journal prompt on what feelings have I been avoiding. And I didn't figure that out until this very gym session when I received a text from my dad that would trigger me. And it made me realize that the feeling that I've been avoiding is the anger towards my dad for not being the provider I needed him to be, for not being there to lean on or depend on for support. He was always unavailable physically and emotionally. I always had to have it figured out, be the strong one. And I felt like I could only rely on myself. And this fueled my entire exercise because it truly made me feel like I was alone, like I had no one to lean on but God. And that's what I would tell you as a friend. That, girl, I hear you, I support you, I'd give you a hug, and when you feel like you can't lean on anybody else, just turn to God and remember that God will never ever leave you. So I just wanted to have a conversation really quick. So while I was on the Stairmaster, I got a text from my dad saying that he wouldn't be able to come see my daughter for Christmas. And not because he didn't want to not see her, it's about, if this is about a ride, then I don't want to commit. And that triggered the fuck out of me because, number one, my dad, I love him so much. He's emotionally unavailable and he doesn't provide. I have 3 other siblings. Anytime they go to ask him for stuff, he's able to give it to them. And it's triggering because it's like, well, what are you good for? I can't come to you for anything, even for like support, just for you to be there to see my daughter. I said that would mean everything to me, but no. So you know what? I was so pissed off and I put on some rock music. I had a really good workout just now, but I cried. I've never cried during a fucking workout. And I didn't want to vlog it because I was just like, what? This is, and I was just going to hide it and just go on about the vlog. But I was like, no, I need to stop and take a moment and talk about this. Not having a provider, yes, it taught me how to provide for myself. Like, I got it all in control. I can always figure it out, right? But it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks when it comes down to it. When you see your same father being able to show up for your other siblings, but never for you, never for you. I never go to him for anything. I don't go to him for money because he can't provide it. I can't go to him for anything. And it's just like the one thing that I do go to you for Christmas, it's just like, no, sorry, I can't give you a ride. But in a minute, he'll drop in a heartbeat at 3 a.m. to go pick up my sister if her car broke down somewhere in the middle of the road. And I've been there before. And so when you see that, and then that's his response to you, it just fucking hurts. I will make sure that I find a man who will be so more than happy to provide. He'll be more than happy to provide. He will welcome me with open arms, especially when it comes to my daughter. I know I don't speak about that a lot, but it's such a fucking sensitive subject. And you would think that your parents want to be there to support you and like show up for like a holiday, but it's just like, I don't know what it is, but it's just like, it's just such a stretch for them. And like the reality is like, that's how it's always been and that's how it's always gonna be. And it's just like, well, you know what? If I'm always coming to you, you're never coming to me, you're never gonna reach out, then I'm fucking done. Like, I'm done coming to you. If you wanna be in my fucking life, then show up, show up. And so I was angry, I'm a little angry, but I'm over it. So this is gonna be the first Christmas that I'm not gonna see my parents, and it's fucking fine. Like, I wanna see them fucking putting in the work and wanting to see me and be in my life. I'm over the emotionally unavailable, the unavailable, the physically unavailable, because love is an action. It's a verb. It's what you do. It's how you show up. And I'm done. I'm healing, and I'm recognizing the family dysfunction, and I'm just like, no more.
And then there's the part of me that's thinking about the future, the wedding day. And yeah, you want to imagine both of your parents being there. I feel like if they're not really there for you, like, what's the point? And I know I shouldn't be thinking like that, but that's really how I'm feeling right now. It's just like, what are you good for? What if you can't show up for, like, in my life, and you're just always expecting me to, like, go to you and just, like, play my part, my little girl people pleaser part, and think that everything is just fine and I'm the strong one and don't worry about me. I'm done with that. I'm not playing that role anymore. Like, no, like, I need you, you know? And a part of me wants to say all of this, but at the same time, what for? Is it for him to change his behavior? That's years of how he showed up as a dad for me. Like, I love him so much and I respect him so much. At the end of the day, your parents they're only doing the best that they can with what they had, and I get it. He didn't have a dad in his life. It's the radical acceptance when it comes to breaking generational cycles and all of that, and like stepping out of the family dysfunction. It's like you really see it and it hurts. Just because you're stepping out of it, it still hurts to, like, walk away. I don't know. I'm gonna work through this with my therapist, because I'm sure this has a lot to do with my dating experience. It's like the root of it. It's like how my father showed up in my life, and like why I'm attracted to certain men. And again, that's why we're doing this. We're healing. We're getting down to the root cause. We're having self-awareness, and we're going to heal those wounds and invite healthy love back into our life. Because at the end of the day, that's what I truly want. That's what I desire, is a healthy relationship. And so I can't do that if I don't face this and experience the anger and experience the sadness and experience everything that comes with looking at the truth and just facing it. So anyways, thanks for listening to that. We are gonna now do some meditation that is part of our practice. Yeah.
Right now I'm gonna make a salad before I do my meditation because I'm hungry and I just came back from the gym. And look how adorable these guys are. It's like a little mini packet. Some pecans. And now we're gonna put some of this sesame dressing on. And yeah, looks like a good bite. Oh, that's good. Let me tell you something. It's good stuff right here. Well, I just had an aha moment as I was eating the salad, because this week is all about validating your feelings. So yes, girl, you have a right to feel angry. You have a right to feel sad. You have a right to feel what you feel about your situation. It makes sense why you feel this way. It does. So just take this moment now to honor the feelings that have surfaced up after recognizing and facing the truth of your situation, of your reality, of your experiences, and honor those feelings. You feel what you need to feel, accept it, validate it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't wish that things were different. Don't even beat up the other person that didn't show up the way that they wanted you to be, because they will never be who you needed them to be. They will never be that, okay? And it takes radical acceptance to really look at that and be like, fuck, I accept that. I accept all of that. That person will never show up in your life the way that you need them to show up, okay? Regardless if it's your dad, your mom, your sister, your brother, your friend, your whoever, they will never show up. And there is a grieving in that. There's a grieving in that, and a mourning, and you're gonna cry out, you're gonna be angry, you're gonna wanna curse the world, you're just gonna feel it all, because you have every right to feel that. So let's just take a moment to honor and sit with those feelings, because that's what this week is about. This week is about validating all of that, all of your stuff that surfaced up. You're the one doing the work. You're the one doing the healing, and this is part of the healing. Healing isn't always pretty meditation, what we're about to go do. We're still gonna do that. It's about the messy parts of it as well. It's about being angry. It's about crying out loud. It's about crying in the fucking gym and working through your pain. It makes sense why you feel this way. Oof, it's so key. it makes sense that you feel this way. Yeah, we're gonna just carry that into our meditation next. We are now getting started on our meditation. We have Kristen Neff here. I don't know if you can see her, but that is who we have. We are listening to a self-compassion meditation. So here we go. Wow, that meditation couldn't have been more aligned to this week's theme. It's as if she carried you through our journal prompt. She started off with the one thing, the one hard thing that you're facing, having self-compassion, saying something kind to yourself. And for a moment, I struggled with coming up with the right words to say to myself. But I just came back to those words. It makes sense that I feel this way. I am here for you. I told myself these words of support because that's really all that I wanted to hear from somebody who just can't give that to me, but I give that support to myself the same way that I would to a good friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this video, go ahead and share it with a friend so they can join you on this series. And comment below, what's one practice that you will do this week? Will it be the journal prompts, or are you ready to take your healing a step further and join therapy with me this week? Which one will it be? Go ahead and comment it below so we can celebrate you. And most importantly, hit like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I will see you next week. Mwah.